Welcome back to the 2012 Brashenomics 1-year anniversary party. It's a good time. I'm Jed Edders, your host with Spotlight on Seattle. We're here having a good time. I'm with Glen Thiessen of Transition Planning, Inc. Glen, are you enjoying your time tonight?
It's a fantastic time. I just love getting together with all these great people.
Well, that's kind of what talk radio is about, right? Mm-hmm. And so now we get to get all the people that were on the radio and actually bring them to real life, right?
That's right. That's right.
So let's talk a little bit about what is transition planning.
Transition planning is thinking ahead about the major transitions that you're going to go through in life, like retirement, like long-term care, like college planning for children. Intergenerationally planning for that makes a huge difference in the family in terms of your success and how you're going to be remembered.
So intergenerational, talking about every person of the family, from the grandparents to the children, planning for those things?
Right, because what happens to grandma and grandpa is going to impact the family. And if the kids don't make it through college, well, that's going to not work out so good either. And if you can't retire, well, then somebody else is going to have to support you. So you really have to kind of think about how all this fits together. And I try to help people think about that and put plans together that make it happen.
So you know, you're just brand new at this, right?
Doing it since 1985.
1985. So yeah, so I was right. You are brand new at this.
Relatively new. Yeah.
Completely joking. We know that you're very experienced. Everybody thinks very, very highly of you, and I don't know if there's many people that actually are as experienced as you.
Well, probably not, actually. I mean, being in there for so many years. If you check out my website at www.transitionplanninginc.com, you'll kind of see a little bit of the study that I've done to prepare for people who are trying to make these transitions, and it could be helpful.
Well, and we know that money is a pretty important thing these days, any day.
Absolutely. You can't do much without the money, but you know what? The other thing is health. You've got to have your health, so take good care of yourself as well.
So if people want to get a hold of you, they go to your website, is that correct?
That's right, www.transitionplanninginc.com.
So if you want the best with transition planning, then you want to talk to Glen.
That's
because Glen knows what he's doing.
Being remembered well is what it's all about. If you don't have the right plans in place, you may not be remembered as well as you wanted to because it didn't work out.
Remembering well, let's talk about the 1-year anniversary of Brashenomics.
Absolutely. This is fantastic. These people, I love meeting with the different people on the show and here. They're just great people, excellent professionals of every kind. It's very interesting.
Are you going to, next time you get on, if you get on again, are you going to give Ben a hard time?
Absolutely. Got to.
You got to give Ben a hard time.
You know what's interesting? Ben kind of helps people borrow money to buy homes. I help people try to pay that loan off so that they become financially independent. See, so kind of both sides of the card there.
But both of you end up on the radio.
That's right. That's right. And that's the fun part.
And it is funny. We're having a great time tonight. It's an honor to be able to sit here and talk to you. Thank you for taking the time out. I'm Jed Edders with Spotlight on Seattle. We'll be back with a few more interviews here at the 1-year anniversary of Brashenomics shortly.